Poder Judicial de Nuevo México, presentado por la jueza Christy Carbón Gaul. Sucesión: Poder Notarial de Atención Médica Permanente.
This video is on durable healthcare power of attorney, brought to you by the New Mexico Judiciary and presented by Judge Christy Carbon-Gall. The information presented in this video does not and is not intended to constitute legal advice. All information in this video is for general informational purposes only. Information in this video may not constitute the most up-to-date legal or other information. Viewers of this video should contact an attorney to obtain advice with respect to any particular legal matter. Only your individual attorney can provide assurances that the information contained herein is applicable to your particular situation. The views expressed in this video are those of the author or authors only.
Hi, my name is Christy Carbone-Gall, and I am the probate judge for Bernalillo County. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about a durable healthcare power of attorney. Under New Mexico law, we have a durable healthcare power of attorney that includes the living will. It is also sometimes referred to as a healthcare directive. You can find a statutory form online that allows you to print it off and fill it out. I'm always a big proponent of people using lawyers to do their estate planning documents, but it really is important for you to have the document in place. So if you can't afford to hire a lawyer, you can find a durable healthcare power of attorney for New Mexico online and complete it after reading the instructions. The durable healthcare power of attorney allows your agent that you name to make healthcare decisions for you if you are incapacitated. So if you are in the hospital and not able to communicate with your physician, then your agent under the power of attorney would have those conversations with the doctor about what decisions that should be made for you. It is called substituted judgment and decision making. And what that really refers to is that you've named somebody who has an idea of what your positions are about your medical care, and they implement those decisions on your behalf. A healthcare power of attorney also includes what's considered a living will, or what lay people refer to as a living will. And that is the document that says to the medical professionals what you want to have happen if you are at end of life. So it's not going in to have surgery and everybody's going to be fine at the end of the day. It is maybe you've had a very terrible stroke and you're not going to survive without being on life support, or you've been in a bad car accident and again, not going to survive without life support. What do you want to instruct the medical professionals about your end of life? Do you want to be kept on life support? Would you like your agent to decide based on the facts and circumstances whether to put you on life support or take you off? Or do you want to tell them that if it's futile, you do not want to be kept alive any further? And that's what then turns into a do not resuscitate, or what we call a DNR. It is important for people to have healthcare powers of attorney because you want to be able to tell the medical professionals who you want to make decisions for you if you're not able to make them yourselves. People are in situations that may be non-traditional. They may live with a partner who they want to make healthcare decisions for them. You have to document that. If you don't, then it's going to be a quote-unquote next of kin that gets to make that decision for you. So it might be a parent, an adult child, a spouse, but those might not be the people that you want to make healthcare decisions for you. It's always important that you have a healthcare power of attorney. A lot of the healthcare institutions are having people fill them out during their intake process. But the document, the New Mexico Healthcare Power of Attorney document, is going to be more substantial than something you're going to fill out at a healthcare provider. So I really encourage people to use the New Mexico statutory form versus using the form that they would get from one of the local hospitals. You also can include whether or not you want to be an organ donor, whether you want to be buried or cremated in the healthcare power of attorney, and I encourage people to put that information in there. Sometimes people will say to me that they don't have a healthcare power of attorney, but that they have a 5 wishes form. I'm a big proponent of the 5 wishes forms. It's a very nice tool for your agent to have that sets forth what your values are about end-of-life decision-making and just healthcare in general. However, the 5 wishes form does not provide the same protection that a healthcare power of attorney does. It gives your agent, it's almost like an attachment to the healthcare power of attorney. So I'm still encouraging people, if they want to take the time to do the 5 wishes form, that really goes through how you feel about a feeding tube, how you feel about medication, how you feel about hospice, where you'd want to live if you needed long-term care. And it gets into some of those questions, but it always should be an attachment to the healthcare power of attorney as opposed to the substitution for the healthcare power of attorney. I encourage everyone to have a healthcare power of attorney in place if you're 18 years or older. I'm really a big proponent of making sure that before kids graduate, like when they graduate from high school and they take off for college, that they've filled out a healthcare power of attorney so that their parents or a guardian, who they would consider someone in their life as a guardian, would have the ability to make healthcare decisions for them if they end up in the hospital, or if they need someone to help deal with their health insurance, help them with prescriptions, any medical management. So where some people believe it's something you put in place as you get older, I really encourage people who are 18 years and older to have them in place. You're always going to want to make sure that you have someone listed that is able to make decisions for you if you are not able to do it yourself, or else we have to go to court and have somebody appointed as your legal guardian if you become incapacitated and you don't have healthcare power of attorney.